All right, welcome back again to the channel. So yes, I made a video in a little bit here. I was going to review my catch can thing, but as you can see right here, not using that one anymore. So here's a little bit of advice. All right, so I actually got this from somebody else on Instagram. They told me about this. There's like no directions for it. So whenever you're installing these Billet valve covers, you have to have a actual catch can, like a good catch can. This thing right here, I got it for 50% off. Yeah, I just have these caps on here for right now. I gotta get the actual like AN fitting caps. But I have this obviously on here. I may have to get an angle for it, and then I have this as like crap right now. I gotta get a 45-degree angle for my actual catch can itself. So that's a Vibrant Performance catch cans, oil catch cans, legitimately like for a diesel, or I mean probably for any vehicle, but I'm using it for this. It's bigger. So the issue with this one right here was that it's too small, and obviously I had to kind of makeshift a fitting on the bottom, which did not turn out well. So because I drove with it like that, I leaked out a crap ton of oil. Well, not crap ton of oil, but too much oil. Obviously you don't want any oil leaking, right? It's not a freaking a Chevy. I'm just joking. Nothing against Chevys at all. Actually, I like some Chevys. But anyways, so I am doing an oil change. I guess that's the wrong side for this. Let's go over here. So I'm doing another oil change on it. Yeah, I have a little bit of oil over here because that's actually where my catch can was, on this side. See those holes right there? But do not mount it on that side. This is what held on there. This is pretty much temporary. This right here, I gotta bolt the other side down. I'm gonna do that tonight, but yeah, that is pretty much temporary right there. I'm gonna actually take off that heater hose and redo it, route to this side fully, and I'm gonna get the AN fitting, the angle for I'll probably get the angle for this, and then I'll also get the angle for this side as well. It has an opening still on there. It's just onto this like screw-on fitting. I did put like a little bit of RTV on there just so that way it didn't leak for right now, just because I probably won't get it for another couple days or week or whatever, just because I've been working a lot. So what I would say is this though, kind of lesson learned. Do not, let's see if I can, I find a rag. So do not use those cheap ones. I mean, I'm sure you get away with it maybe on some vehicles. On mine, I can't. It may also just be my crankcase pressure could be increased or something. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not 100% sure, but I just know that it was leaking oil, and obviously I don't want it to leak oil. So I got this catch can right here. It's usually 160 bucks. It's a billet aluminum or anodized aluminum catch can. It's a baffled catch can. Has the filter inside of it and in between it as well. I did put a drain in the bottom of it, so you have to have a drain. That's one thing I learned. So these drains, I actually made redo them. This one right here should be fine. This is from that actual fitting right there that came with it, down to the block. This is the one that's further back, and then the one on the bottom of this, I don't know if you can really see. Let's see, right there. But that one is the one that's a little bit forward. It's right behind your CP3 right here. So let me see, I'll zoom into that too. So right here. So that's the other drain right there. So as long as those two are hooked up, you should be okay. You don't actually have to, it doesn't say anything there's no manual, there's nothing online. Even Smithing Diesel or any of the other things do not tell you where to run those, how to run them, whatever it is. They just say use a catch can. That's it. So what I had to do is kind of make these videos so that way y'all know about this, because otherwise you guys are going to be having a little baby catch can like that right there. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with my truck. You know, at first I was like, oh man, this thing is freaking leaking oil. What's wrong with it? And then I saw from the catch can pretty much right away. If you open your hood, you'll see from your catch can it's overflowing. The reason why is, so as you're driving, so it didn't really happen to me when I was I'm trying to get my old cap off. This thing is aluminum. So yeah, be careful with this if it's hot. It's not hot right now. I only drove it from my parking spot over there to here. But what I would say though is that it didn't happen to me when I was driving like to work. Like yeah, it's like a 10-minute drive, maybe a 5 or 8 or 10-minute drive. It happened when I was driving. I was actually trying to sell my wheels and tires the other day. You guys saw in the other video, which I'll put a link to. I'll put the little card up top. But I was trying to sell, my wheels. Drove out there and it started like just, yeah, it was ridiculous. So what I would say, lesson learned, like I said earlier, lesson learned. I'm probably just going to end up not going through that again. I don't want to do that. So this is on here temporary. That's why you see the zip ties right here. It'll hold it. There's like little barbs on there, you know, the threads. It'll be fine because they just barely fit in there. Whenever I get more of this hose and a T-fitting, I actually got this T-fitting for that, but it doesn't stop. It needs to have a one of these fittings right here. I thought I had them at work, but I don't have anything at work right now. So but this will do for right now for a couple days, and then I'm gonna probably get a new filter as well. This thing was soaked in oil. It's not really that big of a deal, I guess. To me, it is just because I want it to look good, you know, especially if I'm going to go to any shows or, you know, any of that stuff and whatnot. I would rather have it look good. So I'm going to be running different oil. Last time I ran Delo 400, the Delo 400, I believe it was the SXE or something like that. It was full synthetic. This one right here is 1540 synthetic blend. So it's about, you know, Georgia temperatures. If you guys have been here before, if you guys live here or whatever. It's about 80 to 90 degrees during the day in the summer, and the viscosity of that oil is too high for what the temperature is. Up in Alaska, when I was up there, I was stationed up there, in my Power Stroke, I ran 540 all year round, but I mean, it did get 90s in the summer sometimes, but that's on the other side of this truck. I'll wipe out this camera. So, yeah, I mean, it got warm in the summer, but it wasn't like hot, you know. So I don't want to go through any of that stuff here to where it'll be, you know. I think that's also why it leaked, because it's a super high viscosity, you know. So I need to lower, or well, not lower, but I need to go to 1540. That's all. That's pretty much what I'm saying. So that's what I'm gonna run. I'm gonna see how that does, and I mean, I'll maybe try something else. I would do AMS oil. It's just so expensive. Not that my truck does not deserve it, but it's just so expensive. So let's get back to this oil change. And all right, so there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have it. Boom. I gotta still obviously fix that. But yeah, we got our oil changed. Let's take a quick spin. I had to fix my headlight. This one was out, so let's make sure my daughter's stuff was inside, because last time I ran over it. Felt kind of bad. But yes, let's do this. No more oil leaks. And then, like I said though, I run this 1540 instead. Let's see how it does, I guess. You know, it sounds like it's smooth, but also I haven't driven it, so it hasn't been leaking. It's been idling for about 15 minutes or so. Let's go ahead and roll down these winders. All right, yeah, my kids got the backseat all dirty from going to the beach the other day. And my stuff is good to go. All right, so let's go ahead and back her up. Actually have you guys on my mount this time, so hopefully the sound will be a little better than when you guys are just on my phone. Oh yeah. Obviously it's smooth, it's fresh oil in there. Well, let's get this done. Let's see. Wash my windows, dang. Forgot it rained the other day. I was at the beach, it looked like it was gonna rain. Didn't rain though. And then now should be good though. Let's see. Obviously I'm not gonna gun it or anything because I'm in the neighborhood, and obviously I'm on post. Sorry. It sounded like my truck's making a weird noise, but it wasn't that. It was just there's a jet outside. still loud. Nice though. There's a lot of people outside, biking or have their riding their bikes and whatnot. It's a pretty nice day outside. It's 77, so not too bad. It's kind of just a little bit. Hear that turbo? That thing is crazy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so this is not really a long video. I kind of just wanted to go over the catch can a little bit and just let you guys know about it, because obviously I didn't have anything telling me what I needed to do or did not need to do, and I really one of the guys on Instagram tell me about it, and it's pretty cool because obviously I didn't know about that before. I didn't know what you should put on there as far as catch cans or whatever. So it was kind of annoying that there was nothing online. Let me go ahead and shut her down real quick. Actually, before I start talking about that, I'll show you though. Obviously, it's only been on for a little bit, but yeah, it's about 60, I would say 60 or 70 degrees or so. And then obviously my AGT's, 200-ish, and then obviously my boost is nothing right now. But anyway, so yes, I mean, it would have been cool if that would have been online. However, there is nothing online. So hopefully this helps you guys out, because I really wish there would have been a video like this before I started installing everything. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure in the forums you can go through, but that's kind of a pain sometimes. If you guys are really desperate for, obviously, or not really desperate, but you guys really need to know information. I tried looking at some forums, but a lot of it was for like a 12 valve or something like that. So it wasn't really like what I was looking for as far as like a 2008 or 6.7 Cummins, or just a third gen Cummins 6.7 liter in general. So hopefully this will help you guys out. Go ahead and put comments down there. Your guys' comments are what makes my channel grow, and especially with you guys' subscriptions to my channel. So if you guys go ahead and click that subscribe on there, and put the little bell right next to it. That way you guys get all the notifications for my videos, upcoming videos and whatnot. I have some more. I'm probably going to redo the compound turbo review, just because I don't think the last one was that good. It was kind of just me talking after I watched it. So I think that what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing another video of that, just so you guys know what's kind of coming up, so you guys know what to look for. But if you guys really want to know what's going on, go ahead and follow the Instagram, because my Instagram is right there. DSolzy. Same thing as my YouTube. I did kind of change my YouTube name. I just made it to where it's only one name. I figured out how to do it. You have to go in through Google to do it. If you guys want to know how to do it, you go into Google, like your Gmail, and then you go in there, you go to edit name through there, and then once you change it to just your name, like so mine's DSolzy, instead of DSolzy space underscore, it's D_Solzy. That's all it is. So obviously, because you guys are on here watching this, but if you guys really want to know what's going on my channel though, and what's, when everything is posted and all the other stuff like that, all the other junk, follow my Instagram. Everything is on there. I post even more stuff, truck pictures, everything like that. So that way you guys can get all your updates on there. I do have like a personal account too. I don't ever really use it, so don't really worry about that. But yes, I am on there as well, obviously on Instagram. And yeah, this is my road to 1,000 horsepower. I'm not there yet, obviously. But I have a bunch of limiting factors, and I am about to order some things for this. Some very important things. Head studs, obviously, I have to get those. Even if I don't get injected right this second, I have to get head studs. Those things are like what I need, especially with pushing, more boost, more power, all that stuff like that. You really, really need head studs. Obviously, I'm taking my own advice, getting head studs. I am gonna go with exotic performance head studs though. There's reasons behind that, and I will post them when I do my install. So stay tuned for that later on. That's not gonna be for another couple videos. I'm working on a couple other things right now, but yeah. So go ahead and comment down there if you have any questions at all. If you guys like this video, put that thumbs up. help my channel grow. I'm really trying to get out there right now. So go ahead and put a like, subscribe, follow the Instagram, and I'll see you guys later. America.